Hi Virgo, welcome to your July no contact love tarot reading. So Virgo, we are looking at the person on your mind, what's going on between the two of you, no matter your situation. But we're going to kind of get a feel for what happened. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now during this time of no contact or communication that you need to be aware of? And will things change? So we got a lot to look at here. So we have the Archangel Power Tarot Oracle. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. But this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Virgo. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Virgo, let's see what your opening messages are. Page of Swords, truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Ten of Wands, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. But tens are about completions, full circles, endings, new beginnings. 10 would then be a 1. Ace of Swords, well, there's your new beginning. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay. Wands are about new beginnings, obviously. And the Nine of Wands. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. But nines are about, almost full circle, completion, new beginnings, almost there. So you've got the 9 and 10 of Wands. So, I mean, nines are about, some sort of struggle here. 10 of Wands is carrying a heavy load, burdens, right? That's also completion and new endings and new beginnings. But we do have the Page of Swords. So even if you're not communicating right now, I do feel like this person is probably checking up on your social media, seeing what you're up to, what you're saying. They're probably wanting to communicate again. Obviously, we do have the Ace of Swords here, which, is about a new beginning, truth, clarity, communication. So for some of you, this probably was an existing connection where there was an ending, a breakup or something. There was some sort of struggle associated to this, but now this person's kind of looking and like, well, I want to communicate to Virgo again, and I want to kind of maybe start over or clear up some things or communication. Maybe there were some misunderstandings as well. Also could be this person that you have a connection with needs to clear some things up on their end before, the two of you can be together. And they may want to finally talk to you about this and kind of set some things straight and let you know what's going on. So it could go either way if it's not an existing connection. So we're going to see if the tarot is going to clear it up and exactly what's happening here. So let's just jump into it. All right, Virgo. So we have the Light Seers Tarot. So we're going to do a reading with this deck. And then we have the Divine Energy Oracle. So we're going to pull some of those at the end as well to get more messages. But for Virgo, July no contact love tarot reading. So let's see. Let's look at the situation. What do we need to know for Virgo? What do we need to know? All right, let's see. Page of Cups. 9 of Cups. Tower. 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Oh, okay. So we do have some sort of romance here with the Page of Cups. I mean, that could be romantic invitations, flirting, that kind of energy. And the 9 of Cups, feeling happy, carefree, wish fulfillment. Then Tower, bam, something happened here that caused a block. And now the 6 of Cups is like, I'm feeling like there is a sense here of returning back together, but there's some sort of block that got in the way. Okay, because the 7 of Wands can be a block, a boundary. Actually, you see it here. Tower is something unexpected. Got in the way of this, where we were feeling happy, carefree, light, fun, flirty. Maybe it was the start of the romantic connection. Bam, something happened. A block. Is this person like physically I mean, could they be incarcerated or something where they can't speak to you, or they're trapped or stuck in something, or blocked by something where they can't? I mean, that sounds kind of ridiculous, but I mean, I suppose that could be it. Actually, and also Virgo, I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, so it could be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them, doesn't mean it's not your reading, but we do have Aquarius over there, Aries, and the Tower is always a right now for me in a reading, and we also have Pisces. Let's see what the bottom. Justice, an unfair situation. Justice reverse, some sort of unfair situation. Ten of Swords, but it's not over between you. But there's a sense of lack, loneliness, and separation, right? I'm feeling like, what the heck? I mean, we do have success, victory, the offer right there. So what is this? What happened? You have to leave me a comment. Let me know. I feel like it was out of either one of you's control, but it caused a struggle and a heavy burden on this, and what feels like an ending of some kind. But there's also kind of looking at each other, wanting to communicate, but maybe not. Or definitely they want to clear some things up on what happened here. Some sort of stormy field energy here. Okay. I don't know what that means. It's not 100% clear. Every situation's different. So, you know, have to take that how it resonates. But anyway it goes, let's see how now they're feeling about this whole situation. How are they feeling about this situation? Okay. I mean, some of you may be in a little bit of contact, or maybe whatever this is taking up a lot of their time and they don't have time to communicate. But let's see. How are they feeling now about this whole situation? Maybe we'll get more information for Virgo. Let's see. Five of Cups. So they're sad, lost, and lonely right now. They have some regrets. Is it distance with the world? Are they physically apart from you? Something took them away, the world? Because that can be moving, traveling, relocating, distance. But it also be endings and new beginnings. Star reverse. So it's almost like they're losing hope about this whole situation. Queen of Swords, but they just want to speak with truth, clarity. It could be legalities. Sword people can be, you know, legal field. We do, I thought we had, yeah, we had Justice in reverse on the bottom of the deck. That could be about legalities as well. Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like here they long to be committed. Are they in another situation? I wasn't feeling that. Queen of Pentacles, Pentacle people can be in another situation. It could be something around money, work, career. Legalities took them away, but why they would have to be in no communication? I mean, that's kind of crazy for this time and age, but hey, who knows? Or they don't have time. Or, you know, perhaps they could be in another situation. I wasn't really feeling that, but it could be. Let's see, we have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, again, Capricorn. Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh my God, the King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is the offer and then a judgment. So are they in another situation? They're deciding what to do with this Page of Pentacles. I feel like they have some big decisions they have to make. Okay, so it could make sense that they could be in another situation. And do they have, you know, to walk away from something, to stay in their situation, or to be with you? And I definitely feel like you're not going to be a third party situation, right? If that resonates. So you probably walked away from this as well. But they still keep tabs on you. And they do. It's like they want to maybe clear some things up, talk to you in some sort of way. Sword people can be divorced too. Divorced, widowed, been through some things. So it's like they're losing faith and hope on what to do here. Do I stay in my situation, or do I walk away for Virgo? And the Queen of Pentacles can be you, Virgo. I mean, technically for me it's Capricorn, but it could indicate you as well. But let's see how they feel about you. Let's see how they feel about you. This all could be happening right now. The Tower is always right now for me in a reading. But let's see how they feel about you. Four of Swords, huh? Think about you, dream about you. Five of Wands, but they know there's a conflict in the way. And some big decisions have to be made in their lives and for you and about the connection. Otherwise, there's no beginning in love here. Yeah, and they're stuck in a situation. So they know being stuck in a situation, whether it's in another relationship, they may be in jail or something like that, or just stuck somewhere or in something, whatever. A big decision has to be made. It's a conflicting situation to have this new beginning in love, or there is no new beginning, right? But I think here all they do is think about this, and look, their heart is right here, right? So they dream, they think about you, the situation. But will they take action? Because the Four of Swords really isn't an action card. If it was reversed, I'd be like, oh, they're going to do something, right? Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Swords, so avoiding, running on fear. Could also be strategy, right? Avoiding because have to. Looking out to the future. Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles reversed also can indicate getting out of a committed kind of energy, whether it's marriage or commitment, right? Okay, so let's see what they're doing right now, Virgo. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, Virgo? Let's see if we get any information on that. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What does Virgo need to know? Empress. So that could be about a new beginning here. Right? Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands reversed, though. Not taking action. The Sun, they're not happy. It's not a happy energy for them right now. Seven of Swords. So they're planning something, I feel. Seven of Swords, they usually got a plan up their sleeve, right? And you see they're kind of squatting here, looking out, planning something. They're planning something. They do have an offer here, a new beginning. They definitely see you as an Empress, but not taking action quite yet, and they're definitely not happy about the whole situation, right? So we have Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, Leo. Let's see what's on the bottom. Eight of Pentacles. They know things aren't going to work the way they are. They can't offer their pentacle, but they do feel this connection to you with the Lovers. That could be about making a big decision too. Nine of Swords. So they're definitely going through it, stressed out right now. There's that Ace of Swords twice. All right, so it looks like here that they, and the Page of Pentacles could be about putting a practical plan in place. They can't take action until they do so. They're not happy. And again, planning here for a new cycle definitely could be with you. So let's see how things are going to change, right? See how things are going to change. All right, Virgo. So let's see. We'll do one more row with clarifiers to see how things will change. Then we'll get to the Divine Energy Oracle for more messages. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. All right. Virgo, how could things change in this? I heard a mess. Some of you may feel it's a mess. I heard a mess, but let's see. The Fool. Oh, cleaning up their situation. And there's a lot to clean up with the Seven of Cups. Strength. Yeah, so they can't come forward until they do that, right? Ten of Swords. So I also feel with the Ten of Swords reverse that there's still more to the story between you, that it's not over between you. Or I don't want to say it's not over. I don't even know if anything ever really began. But there's more to the story, I'll put it that way. And the King of Wands does take the lead. Fiery, passionate, go-getter. So I see cleaning up a lot, maybe a mess, right? Fool could be right now. Energetic reset, fresh, clean slate, start, new beginning. No baggage, jumping all in. That all has to be cleared up first. A lot to deal with. They can't take the lead until they do so. So they definitely have to do all that first, right? I would rather have the 10. Oh, this is the 10 of Wands reverse. I thought it was the Swords. I'm sorry. So you got the 10 of Wands twice. Didn't we already see the 10 of Swords somewhere? Oh, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, that's a final release. You got it upright, yeah, reverse. So that's a heavy release of all these burdens, finally. And then they only have one wand in hand, focused on you, to take the lead. We've got two cards of Leo here and Aquarius. Right, let's see. Devil reverse is no more bad energy, no more negativity, stress, fear, worry, anxiety, toxic situations, the mess, it's gone. I like that. Page of Wands, exciting communication coming in, good news. To be together, Two of Cups, I do like that. Chariot, could be coming from a distance. Success, victory, balance, moving forward quickly. And there's a lot of love they've been holding back because of all this mess, right? But there is love here. Success, victory, the offer, and the Emperor taking the lead, right? Can finally come forward. King of Wands, pre-Emperor. Emperor is the Emperor, right? Definitely they're walking away finally from things, right? Let's see what's on the bottom. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Things that aren't working. No new beginning can happen until things that don't work are put aside, which I definitely feel that's happening. And then there's a reconnection, the strong connection, the lovers. Things move forward in a positive way. You may not see this coming. We do have the moon. Could be things we can't see, things we don't see coming. Three of Swords reverse. No more feeling like, no, this is going to be a third-party situation, or feeling that way, even if you were never together, really. But you're making that connection, even if it's just talking, communicating, feeling like, yeah, I can't go any further than this. I don't want to be in a third party. That is removed. No more heartache, pain, sorrow. And Cupid's arrows, communication coming in, travel, action, movement. Four of Cups reverse, knowing exactly what we want. And then we can build, grow, and expand on the connection, right? Big judgments and releases here. Yeah, that's definitely what I feel here, Virgo. All right, so let's get some divine energy cards to see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out as well. Everything you need to know about me, this channel, this reading, the links you need to everything, as well as my other two Timeless Tarot channels, if you do want to check those out as well. All right, Virgo, so let's see what the Divine Energy Oracle has to say. What other messages do we have for Virgo? Tune out distractions. Yeah, so they're tuning out the distractions. No more of that to get in the way. Do what you love, and that is you. That doesn't sound good, but yeah, speak up. So truth, clarity, communication coming in. You is what they love. So they're doing what they have to get distractions out of the way. Begin to explore. So then you can begin to explore this connection, right, on a deeper level. Imagine solutions. Yeah, so there's solutions coming, and we do have the heart here, right? Do have the heart. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I should see you next time.